Hi, welcome to another video. So, you know how fast Groq is, right? I mean, you can easily generate stuff with it in literally seconds because of their proprietary chip that allows for extremely fast inference. Another thing I really like about Groq is their free usage, which lets you use it with some rate limits. But recently, a new challenger has approached Groq, and this time, it's SambaNova. SambaNova has actually been around for quite some time now, and there's always been a speed comparison between Groq and SambaNova's tech. But recently, SambaNova did something that gave them an edge over Groq, and that's Llama-3.1 405B support. Yes, SambaNova now supports Llama-3.1 405B, which is pretty insane. It's reaching speeds of about 132 tokens per second, which is really great. They've also launched the 70B and 8B models for inference as well. But what makes it even more interesting is that, like Groq, SambaNova also has a free tier with rate limits. It should be interesting to see how fast it is and what those rate limits are like. So, today, I'll be using SambaNova to set up an AI coding environment, and we'll see how well it performs. The API they provide is also OpenAI compatible, so getting it configured shouldn't be an issue. Today, we'll be configuring 3 things: Continue, ClaudeDev, and Aider. That way, you'll have all the setup instructions, and we'll also see how fast it is during configuration, and how long they let my Dragonite and Charizard dance. Anyway, let's start by getting the API key from SambaNova. To do that, sign up on SambaNova and get the API key from there. Once you have that, we can get started. Let's begin with continuedev. We'll go to VSCode and open the Extensions tab. Search for Continue, and here it is. Let's get it installed. All right, it's done. Now let's head over here. Let's add a model. Select the OpenAI compatible endpoint, enter the SambaNova endpoint, which will look something like this. Once that's done, choose any model from here. Now, the model will be added, but we need to change it. To do that, click the Settings option, and over here, change the model name to Llama-3.1 405B, like this. Once that's done, add your API key as well over here like this. Once that's also done, your chat interface should start working with Llama-3.1 405B, which is obviously amazing. You can do things like generating code, using the Insert at Cursor feature, and other stuff like that, which is great. However, you can't do autocomplete with this API, so you'll need to use a local small model for autocomplete. You can easily do this by installing Ollama, loading a model, and changing the model name in autocomplete over here. That should get autocomplete working. Anyway, now let me show you how to use SambaNova with ClaudeDev and Aider. Let's also generate some applications with it. First, let's configure ClaudeDev. Go to Extensions, search for ClaudeDev, and install it. Once done, go to ClaudeDev, click the Settings option, choose OpenAI compatible, and enter the SambaNova endpoint like this. Then, enter the API key and the model name, Llama-3.1 405B. Once that's done, hit the Done button, and now we can use it. Let's ask it to make a simple to-do app using HTML, CSS, and JS. It's working on that now. And it's done. Let's approve everything here, and now let's run the shell command. Okay, so it's here, and this looks pretty good. It works well too. So, this is really cool, and it's super fast, plus the rate limits don't seem too harsh either. So that's awesome. Now let's try it with Aider. Open Terminal and install Aider with this pip install Aider command. Once installed, we can use Aider, But we also need to set up SambaNova. To do that, change the OpenAI base URL like this. Then, set your API key like this. Once that's done, start Aider with OpenAI Llama-3.1 405B. Once you do that, you can start using it, which is also super cool. Let's ask it to make a Minesweeper game this time, and it's working on that. Let's wait a bit. Okay, it's done. Let's approve everything here, and now let's run it. And here's the application. It looks pretty good and works well, so that's awesome. I don't see any issues with it, and it's super fast. Also, the rate limits for now seem pretty good. I haven't encountered any errors yet, so that's great. I think SambaNova is really up there with Groq, and it's even better because you can use the 405B model with it. I thought this might be a good workflow for you guys to try because it's just so fast. You can also use it with the 70B variant, the 8B variant, and other models. I hope Groq adds the 405B model for us to use, but this is also great. You can use SambaNova without any rate limits on their site if you just want to chat. Also, the models they offer seem to be unquantized, which means you can squeeze out a little more performance compared to quantized models, like the ones Groq has. That's a nice advantage with it as well. I don't think there's anything faster than this, either when using the 405B model, because Groq doesn't offer it. So, that's one thing to consider as well. However, I think I'll still use Groq for the 70B and 8B models, and just use SambaNova for the 405B mode. Since, that way, I can get more results for free, because Groq and SambaNova have their own rate limits, and I can split the workload to get more results for free, and also better results where that's required. That's also really good. So, I think SambaNova is on par with Groq, and because it's free, it's a great new tool you can add to your workflow without spending a fortune. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this video, consider donating to my channel through the Super Thanks option below, or you can also consider becoming a member by clicking the Join button. Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye.